They're facing a tough time together right now. Josie Duggars' recent decision to marry has stirred up controversy, especially because her father, Jim Bob Duggar, strongly disapproved. Despite his objections, Josie went through with the marriage, a bold and unexpected move that has sparked widespread discussion among fans of the Duggar family and entertainment news followers. Her decision to marry without her father's blessing has left many people speculating about what led to it and what it means for the family going forward. Since her birth, Josie has always held a special place in the public eye. Born prematurely, she became a symbol of strength and hope to many. Fans remember her as the tiny baby fighting for her life in the hospital, someone they watched grow up under the spotlight. Now, that same little girl has taken a powerful step into adulthood, challenging the expectations placed on her. Josie's marriage shocked many fans, not just because of her age, but because it directly opposed her father's wishes. Reports suggest that Jim Bob was not fond of the man Josie chose to marry, citing traditional values and deep concerns over the husband's background, lifestyle, or beliefs that don't align with the Duggar family's long-standing customs. Some observers feel Josie rushed into the decision and question her maturity. Others believe this move reflects her desire to break free from the limitations imposed by her family's beliefs. It's evident that Jim Bob, who is typically very involved in his children's weddings, did not support this one. Still, Josie remained firm in her choice. The wedding was simple and intimate, with only a few close friends and supportive family members in attendance. Those who were there reported a deeply emotional ceremony. A few of her brothers came, proudly standing by their sister as she defied expectations. Josie wore a modest yet beautiful dress that subtly challenged her family's usual strict dress standards. Her new husband, emotional and supportive, stood by her side as they exchanged vows. Some Duggar fans are disappointed that Josie went ahead without her father's approval. Traditionally, Duggar weddings are meticulously planned events with Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar playing central roles. Josie's wedding, by contrast, marked a major break from that pattern, symbolizing a shift in tradition and a personal stand for independence. Many fans believe Josie's marriage could be the start of a new era for the Duggar family, one where the younger generation begins to make choices for themselves, even if it means going against parental expectations. For Josie, it was a decision about love, freedom, and adulthood. Though she has often been viewed as the youngest and most fragile of the Duggar children, this step shows her strength and determination to define her own path. While some worry this journey might be difficult for her, others see it as a powerful and necessary step toward maturity. The wedding, though small, was filled with heartfelt emotion. Some family members reportedly cried during the ceremony, moved by the weight of Josie's vows and the courage it took to say them. While Jim Bob remained distant, Michelle Duggar tried to balance her role as a loving mother with her loyalty to her husband. Witnesses say Michelle was emotional, torn between supporting her daughter and maintaining peace within the family. Jim Bob may not have agreed with Josie's decision, but her siblings reportedly hugged her and gave her their support, showing she wasn't alone. Reactions on social media have been mixed. Some people praised Josie's bravery and said it showed the Duggar family is growing up. Others agreed with Jim Bob and worried Josie wasn't ready for marriage. This situation has put the family's relationships back in the spotlight. Supporters of the younger Duggars say they're starting to move away from their parents' strict values. Josie's husband, though not publicly named, is said to be kind, respectful, and deeply committed to her. People who were at the wedding said his vows were sincere and full of love. His actions made some guests feel more comfortable. Still, it's unclear if that will help heal things with Jim Bob. Now, many people want to know what Josie and her husband will do next. Will they stay near the Duggar home or build a life elsewhere? News reports say Josie wants to start her own family on her own terms, and her husband supports her fully. Harmony and strict rules have always been important in the Duggar household, so their possible move away could signal a big lifestyle change. Josie feels happy and confident in her choice. People close to her say she believes love and commitment are more important than family problems. Even with all the gossip, her supporters say she's simply doing what every child eventually must do: make their own decisions, even if it goes against their parents' wishes. The amount of attention on Josie right now shows how big this moment is for her. Her wedding is just the beginning. Even though the day is over, its effects could last for years. Nobody knows yet what she and her husband plan for the future, how she'll fit back in with her family, or if she'll try to make peace with her dad. Right now, people admire Josie for her courage. She's seen as a symbol of independence and the struggle to step away from family pressure to live your own life. Many are wondering not only about her future, but also what this means for the whole Duggar family. Some of Jim Bob and Michelle's other children have also gone their own way, and Josie's bravery might inspire more to follow. It's unclear if this will make the family stronger or more divided, but one thing is clear. The Duggars are entering a new and uncertain chapter. After all the drama, one thing stands out. Josie Duggar has started writing her own story. Despite her father's disapproval, she chose love, freedom, and courage over control, rules, and fear of the unknown. That choice is what truly sets her on a new path. Josie and her husband are about to begin the next chapter of their lives. Everyone, family, fans, and critics will be watching as they move forward, caught up in the drama, the stories, and the hopes that come with a surprising twist in the Duggar family narrative. Jana Duggar has revealed her stunning blonde hair transformation just days after announcing her first pregnancy. Known for her long brunette locks, Jana's new look has taken her fans by storm, leaving many intrigued not only by her hair change, but also by the exciting news of her pregnancy. The announcement of her pregnancy has been a significant event for fans of the Duggar family. Jana took to social media to share the joyful news, posting a heartfelt message that expressed her excitement for this new chapter in her life. The Duggar family has always been known for their large families, and Jana's pregnancy is seen as a continuation of this tradition. Fans have flooded her post with congratulations and warm wishes, eager to join in her joy. Jana's hair transformation has also sparked a debate among fans. Over the years, she has embraced a more modest and traditional appearance, consistent with her family's values and beliefs. However, her new blonde hairstyle reflects a bold departure from her past look, suggesting a personal evolution and a desire to embrace change as she embarks on her journey into motherhood. Social media reactions to Jana's blonde hair have varied widely. Some fans have praised her for taking such a bold step, expressing that the change suits her and enhances her natural beauty. Others, however, have expressed concern about how this new look fits within her family's traditional values. The contrast between her new hairstyle and her past image has led to discussions about individuality, self-expression, and personal choice, especially for women in the Duggar family who have historically adhered to specific roles and appearances. The timing of Jana's hair transformation is also noteworthy. Many fans speculate that the change symbolizes a new beginning, not just in her personal life with the pregnancy, but also in her identity. For a long time, Jana has been considered the sister mom, often taking care of her younger siblings and assisting her parents. With impending motherhood, this shift in her appearance might be her way of declaring independence and embracing her own journey. Jana's blonde hair debut has opened up discussions about beauty standards within the Duggar family and the broader society. Many fans appreciate that she is breaking away from the expected norms and showing a more modern side of herself. As she prepares for motherhood, this change may represent her desire to redefine herself beyond the expectations placed on her by her upbringing and family dynamics. As fans wait for more updates on her pregnancy, many are also curious about how Jana will balance her new role as a mother with her individuality and her family's values. The Duggar family has always been a focal point for discussions around parenting, beliefs, and modern society's challenges. Jana's journey will undoubtedly attract attention as she navigates this new chapter. In conclusion, Jana Duggar's blonde hair transformation has not only captured the attention of her fans, but has also become a talking point about personal growth, self-expression, and change. As she prepares for motherhood, her new look symbolizes a fresh start and a step toward embracing her individuality while still being part of a large, close-knit family. The reactions to her transformation underline the complexities of identity within the Duggar family and the evolving understanding of traditional roles. As fans, we look forward to witnessing Jana's journey into motherhood and how she continues to express herself along the way. Amy Duggar King, a prominent member of the Duggar family, recently opened up about her current relationship with her relatives, shedding light on her thoughts and feelings regarding the family dynamics and the controversies surrounding them. As the niece of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, Amy has often found herself in a unique position, observing the family's public persona while carving out her own identity. In her recent communications, Amy has expressed both fondness and distance concerning her family. While she acknowledges the love and support she has received from the Duggars throughout her life, she also emphasizes the importance of personal boundaries and self-advocacy. This nuanced stance resonates with many fans and followers who have seen the evolution of the family and the complexities involved. Amy's relationship with the Duggar family has always been a subject of interest among fans. Growing up in the same household as her cousins, she has shared numerous memories, some of which showcase the close-knit nature of their upbringing. However, as she transitioned into adulthood, Amy began to seek her own path. This journey has led her to explore her values and beliefs, distinguishing herself from the more traditional Duggar lifestyle. In her public statements, Amy has often highlighted her commitment to authenticity. She clearly differentiates her own beliefs from those held by the Duggars, particularly regarding issues of social consciousness, feminism, and personal freedom. This emphasis on individuality has struck a chord with her audience, particularly among those who admire her ability to both respect her family heritage while pursuing her own ideals. During interviews and social media posts, Amy has candidly addressed the challenges that come with being part of the Duggar family. The family's high-profile status has inevitably brought scrutiny and speculation, and Amy has often found herself navigating these waters with grace. In recent years, she has spoken about her desire to maintain her relationship with her cousins, while also recognizing the impact of the family's public controversies on her own life. Despite any tensions or differences that may exist, Amy remains hopeful about her family's future. She has expressed the importance of communication and understanding within family dynamics, acknowledging that disagreements are a natural part of family life. Her comments reflect a desire for healing and growth, emphasizing that while family ties can be complicated, they can also be a source of strength and support. Amy's relationship with her cousin, Jill Duggar, has been a particular point of focus. Both women have experienced the challenges of growing up in the public eye, and their shared experiences have forged a bond between them. Amy has been vocal about her admiration for Jill, often supporting her in her pursuits and standing by her during difficult times. This relationship exemplifies how familial love can persist despite differing beliefs and life choices. Amy's recent remarks have also touched upon her relationship with the media. Having navigated the public eye since childhood, she understands the importance of controlling her narrative. By choosing to speak out about her experiences, she asserts her agency and fosters an authentic connection with her followers. This approach allows her to communicate her views on both the joys and struggles of being a part of such a well-known family. As she reflects on her connections with the Duggar family, Amy acknowledges the positive memories and life lessons she has gained from her upbringing. However, she also emphasizes the importance of personal growth and education, suggesting that she is not afraid to challenge outdated beliefs. This perspective resonates with many followers who appreciate her authenticity and courage in navigating her identity. In her discussions about family dynamics, Amy has addressed the role of social media. She understands that online platforms can amplify both positive and negative experiences, and she strives to use her voice for constructive dialogue. By sharing her story, she hopes to inspire others to embrace their individuality while fostering healthy family relationships. As Amy continues to build her career and personal brand, she remains focused on her own values and goals. She has expressed a desire to carve out a niche for herself, particularly in the realms of motherhood and wellness. Her journey reflects a broader trend of individuals redefining themselves, even in the shadow of a famous family. In conclusion, Amy Duggar King's recent reflections on her relationship with the Duggar family reveal a complex but ultimately positive perspective. While acknowledging the love and support she has received, she also emphasizes the importance of individuality and personal choice. As she navigates the challenges of being part of a high-profile family, Amy remains committed to authenticity and personal growth, inspiring her followers to embrace their own journeys with courage and honesty. Her story underscores the idea that family ties, while significant, do not have to define one's identity. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar became famous for having 19 children. Their family was featured on the reality TV shows 19 Kids and Counting, and later Counting On. Over the years, people have watched their children grow up, get married, and start families of their own. Now, many years later, something has changed. The number of Duggar grandchildren has officially passed the number of Duggar kids. Michelle and Jim Bob have 19 children. But now, as of 2025, they have around 36 to 39 grandchildren. That means there are more grandkids in the Duggar family than children. The next generation is growing fast, and there's no sign of slowing down. Let's take a look at how this happened. First, we'll go through some of the Duggar kids and how many children they now have of their own. Josh Duggar, the oldest son, has 7 children with his wife Anna. They were the first couple in the family to start having kids. Their children include Mackenzie, Michael, Marcus, Meredith, Mason, Mariella, and Madison. That's already a big number right there. Jill Duggar, now Jill Dillard, has 3 sons with her husband Derek. Their names are Israel, Samuel, and Frederick. Jill has become more private in recent years, especially after stepping away from her family's public image, but she still shares about her own family from time to time. Jessa Duggar, now Jessa Seawald, has 5 children with her husband Ben. Their names are Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, Fern, and their youngest, George. She recently announced that she is expecting a 6th child, which would bring her total to 6 kids. Jinger Duggar married Jeremy Vualo. They live in California and have 2 daughters, Felicity and Evangeline. Jinger and Jeremy have chosen to raise their kids mostly out of the spotlight and don't share full pictures of their children online anymore. Joanna Duggar married Austin Forsyth. They have 3 children, Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar. Joanna still shares about her family on social media and YouTube, giving updates on their life and her experiences as a mom of 3. Joseph Duggar is married to Kendra. Together, they have 3 confirmed children, Garrett, Addison, and Brooklyn. There have been rumors that they may have had a 4th child, but that has not been publicly confirmed. Jedediah Duggar, known as Jed, is married to Katie. They have 4 children. Their first child, Truett, was born in 2022, followed by a daughter named Nora in 2023. In 2025, Katie gave birth to twin girls named Elsie and Emma. That brings their total to 4 very quickly. Jeremiah Duggar is married to Hannah. They have 3 daughters, Brinley, born in 2023, Brielle, born in 2024, and Emery, born in 2025. They are one of the families adding to the rapid Duggar grandchild count in just a short time. Josiah Duggar is married to Lauren. They have 1 daughter, Bella, born in 2019. Some fans believe they have had more children, but nothing has been confirmed publicly. Justin Duggar, one of the younger Duggar sons, is married to Claire. As of now, they have not confirmed having any children. John David Duggar is married to Abby. They have 2 children, Grace, born in 2020, and a son born in 2022. They keep a low profile, but fans still follow their updates. As for Jana Duggar and the youngest siblings, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan Grace, and Josie, they are not married and don't have children yet. So, they haven't added to the grandkid count. Putting it all together, the grandchildren add up quickly. Between just a few of the older Duggar children, we already reached numbers in the 30s. Jessa even said in 2025 that her baby on the way would be Michelle and Jim Bob's 39th grandchild. That means, officially, the grandchildren now outnumber the 19 Duggar children. This is a major milestone for the Duggar family. It also shows just how quickly the next generation is growing. Many of the Duggar kids married young and started families soon after, with multiple couples having 3, 4, or even 7 children. The numbers are growing rapidly. The Duggars have always had strong views on family and parenting. Michelle and Jim Bob raised their children in a conservative Christian home, with beliefs that encourage large families and traditional gender roles. It's no surprise, then, that many of their kids are following in those same footsteps. Some of the Duggar kids have stayed very close to their parents, continuing to share the same beliefs and way of life. Others have chosen different paths, stepping away from the spotlight or changing some of the values they were raised with. But one thing most of them have in common is that they're having children of their own. Some fans are amazed by how quickly the Duggar grandchildren have multiplied. Others are more critical, especially when it comes to how the family handles parenting, public attention, and personal choices. Over the years, the Duggar family has faced several scandals and controversies, especially related to Josh Duggar. But despite the public drama, many of the Duggar siblings continue to share their personal stories, either through YouTube, podcasts, or social media. The number of Duggar grandchildren is likely to keep growing. With several Duggar kids still in their 20s and early 30s, it's reasonable to expect even more grandchildren in the next few years. If the trend continues, Michelle and Jim Bob could eventually become grandparents to 50, 60, or even 100 grandchildren, as some family members have joked. This shift from the original 19 children to a growing number of grandchildren marks a new chapter in the Duggar story. The focus has moved from Michelle and Jim Bob raising kids to their kids raising families of their own. It also shows how much the family has changed and stayed the same over time. Some of the Duggar grandkids are already starting school. Others are just babies. Many of them will grow up in a very different world than the one their parents were raised in. It will be interesting to see how the next generation of Duggars grows up, what they choose to believe, and whether they follow in the footsteps of their parents or take their own paths. In the end, whether you support the Duggars or criticize them, one thing is clear. Their family is still growing and fast. From 19 kids to nearly 40 grandkids, the Duggar legacy is far from over.